Hello ladies, and welcome back to my channel. For anyone who's new, my name is Olivia, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a wrap and showing you a few of my creations from this week. Now I need to start out by saying I'm sorry that there's been no content on my channel this week. I've just been in a crazy focus on sewing kind of frame of mind this week. So I apologize that I haven't made any wrap videos. I do have quite a few that I need to catch up on, and I will be doing so. Next week I plan on sewing and wrapping, and unlike this week where I just got hyper focused. So all right, so push that down. Oh my goodness. I'm going to begin this by showing you the fun caps that I've created this week. Now, bear in mind, I'm doing these in both large and small. I've just grabbed a handful of the small ones so that it's just easier to grab all smalls instead of mixing them up. All right, so the first cap is this really beautiful black cap with the red flowers. And it has the fun beading. I wanted to, with this one, the all over print was just very bold, and I wanted to keep the beading very simple. So I chose a rather simple bead design. Okay. I'm going to be putting them back in their little dust bags. They all come when I, oh my goodness, when I ship them in these cute little dust bags. It protects the beading, and it's just really fun. Okay. All right, I'm moving on to this pink. This pink one, I did not get to putting the beading on. I have a picture on my Facebook page and on Instagram of it with beading. But this guy here is a beautiful cameo pink, and it will get a gray beading. So I have this one in both, again, large and small. I do have more large ones than small ones, but it's such a pretty color, and it's so hard to see on camera, but it is a really beautiful color. Now, I've got, the next one is this red, which is different than the red that I had before. Or I still have it in the large caps, but I found this, the other one is more of a crushed velvet, just like the pink. The cameo pink is a crushed velvet. This one is not. This is just an absolutely beautiful, like lipstick red. It's that kind of blue red. So open it up. You get the full color effect. This fun, it's kind of like a fun fact, but a fun thing. When I take photographs of this color, it sort of looks like a cartoon. It's like when I was taking photographs of the red chair from Blue's Clues. It always looked like a cartoon. So that's the red one. I've got on here, let's see, let's start with the more neutral colors. Of course, have the white. This one, these ones are not, including this red, are not getting beaded. I'm just going to have them sans beading, but this is the white one without the beading. It's very cute. So I'm wearing the one with the beading. I have the nice pearls and the crystal drops at the bottom. So this is the pretty white. Okay. All right, and then I have a blonde. I did have a couple of these with beading on them, but it seems like these particular ones I can put beading on them, but I'm thinking these not putting beading on the blonde. I like the blonde. I call it honey blonde, but it's, and all of these are available on my Etsy page. I put them up over the week. I still need to do the photographs and stuff, but this one is the brown. It's a nice deep chocolate brown. Really enjoy this color. I did not make one of these for myself. I need to. It would have been perfect for today's wrap, but chocolate brown. I also have this beautiful gray. This one, I really, really need one of these too. Okay. So this is like a silvery gray. It's rather beautiful. Oops. So this is what that looks like. And then one more is the black. I do have the photograph of the black one up on my page. This is the very first one I made. The very first cap I made with no beads was a black cap. So that one, I photographed that one a while back. Okay. These covers also keep any cat hair off of them. My boys are completely in love with velvet fabric, so this is the black one. And some of them, I try to keep the insides to match. I didn't even think to show you. The brown ones and the blonde ones have brown liners. The gray one has a black liner. And I'm going to be doing the black with the black liner, but this one happened to have a fun print one because I made this one before. But I'm starting to really pay attention to the liners. The red ones have red liner inside of them. Some of the other ones are going to have the fun flowers inside, but I'm really starting to pay attention to what I'm lining them in. I picked the colors and the flowers and all the different things because I just enjoyed the bit of fun, a little whimsy on the inside. Nobody really sees it, but still, it was interesting to do. Okay, so it's a little warm in my room today. So I am going out to lunch today. Today is the first day I'm leaving the house since last Friday. So I am going out to lunch with my daughter. I'm going to meet her and we're going to have some salads and stuff. So it's going to be cool. I'm excited. Apparently there's a really cool salad bar at a store near her that she says I must try. So I'm getting ready to go. I've done my makeup in the browns with a pop of red lipstick. I thought I'd just wear the Lowbun today. Seemed like a fun thing to do since I spent all week toiling over them. I figured it would be fun to wear. Now I am going to be wearing over top this beautiful, beautiful scarf that I picked up from Tikva the last time I saw her. I have this one, see, it's kind of funny. I went to pick up some headbands for a friend and I found this while I was there. Last year I went just because it's fun. I believe it was last year, before pandemic started. I went and visited Tikva and I found the sister scarf to this one in black and white and a red scarf that had this really pretty embossed design on it. And I picked those up. So I was really excited when I stopped by for my friend and I found this guy because, oh my goodness, I wish I had them in lots and lots of colors because this one is so much fun. I just love that big checkerboard design. And then I also love this piece here. Now these were definitely Rapunzel scarves. I don't remember the name of them, but they've been out of stock for quite some time. So they're sadly not available. But if I come across anywhere to get them, I will definitely share because I can't be the only one who really likes that checkerboard design. Okay, so for today, I am wearing shades of cream and brown. Obviously, I'm wearing that jacket back there. It's linen and it's very, very comfy and cool. My slacks are somewhere between this color and that color. And just want to keep it in that browns family. So this is for me, this is a perfect scarf. Again, I should have made myself a brown cap because that would have been perfect, but I didn't. So, all right, to the scarf. I think for the styling, I'm going to wear in a Turkish fashion. So you can see, because this scarf is quite translucent, you can see, you'll be able to catch glimpses of the beads through it. Now, I know when I talk about wearing the caps, I like a little bit of hidden beauty. That's my thing. I like a little bit of a, you know, like a little just for me. I know what it looks like. It's like wearing a really nice undergarment. It's like nobody else gets to see it, but I know I have it. I do like that idea about the beading on the caps. But sometimes it's like having that little glimpse is cute too. I originally, the very first time I ever wore one of these caps, way back in the 90s, I wore it with a very, very thin, lacy scarf. I've talked about it before. If you'll forgive me, I'll get up and I'll get it, the scarf that I wore. Now this is a very, very special scarf. Obviously it's from the early 90s. They don't make them anymore. I don't even know how many of these were actually made. So this is that scarf. It's absolutely, absolutely wonderful. To show you, I wear it like this. It's just a basic Shayla style, and just like so. And then you can see in the back, you get a little bit of the beading through. So that's kind of a style. That's the original style that I wore with this cap way back when, with the beautiful kameez that my grandmother had purchased for me. Unfortunately, I do not have that anymore. It was really pretty, but that was so long ago. All right, but scarves like this, little lace scarves, very, very thin scarves, work really well if you want to see the beading on the back. Now I'm going to put this in a very special place because I don't want my cats at it. Okay. Now for today, I'm going with this square. It's a satin square. I forgot to say that. But one side, the back side is rougher than the front side, so it's not as slippery as some of the other ones that I have. I'm going to just fold over a little bit here, like so. And I'm going to place it on my head. Now it's still satin, it's still a bit slippery because I'm putting the slippery side out. Okay, so what I'm going to do is try to even Steven this. Okay, and now when I get here, because this is going to be a pain, and I know it's going to be a pain, I'm going to hold it in the back, and I'm going to just use some pins, and I'm pinning into the band. It's like another thing. The band is thicker. Let me pull this guy out. The band is thicker because I put a cotton batting in here it absorbs sweat around the forehead. But it also gives me a little bit of a place, like with this, if I need to run a pin into it, I'm less likely to jab myself in the ear or in the head than I would be without that there. It also gives stability to this in the front, this band. I've tried it without, and while it does work, the band ends up stretching out more so than with it. My original cap had a band in it, but it was like a foam band, and that was one thing that I didn't like about it. It didn't really absorb anything, and I wanted it to be comfy and help out, not hinder. Okay, I hope that made sense. All right, so I'm going to leave this a little bit forward. Okay, bring this down, and then I'm going to give it a quick pin back here. Okay, just like so. Now I'm not worried about the pins showing because I'm going to be bringing this all the tails forward. Just like this. Now I realize this style isn't for everyone, but I don't mind so much having things wrapped around my neck. So I'm just taking these guys, and I can tie it above or below. I'm going to do below because, see, show you, like above on the outside or below. And I like it below, just a personal preference. I'm just going to do a small knot back here, like so. Okay. And I can bring this to the front. I kind of like it more like so. Now I can also, if I'm gonna undo this. Okay, bring this around. I can also just leave it hanging down the back because I have it anchored onto the scarf. If I wanted to be even more secure, I'd take these to the back and then have a safety pin back here underneath the bun. And I have this, you can turn around and see, just hanging down. That's kind of a neat look. But what I'm gonna do right this minute is I'm gonna adjust this. Let's take these off. All right. Folding like so. I'm going to just stuff it into the bun, once under the bun, bringing this around. Like so. Making sure tucking and that it's neat. I just stuff that end up under the bun like so. Just fuss with it until I get the scarf to lay the way I want it. Bearing in mind that this is a satin scarf, so it's going to move a little bit. I'd probably put a pin in it right about here. And I think this was a lotus pin from Rapunzel a long ways back, but I thought it would go really well with this guy here. Okay, so that's another wrap. I'm gonna spin around, show you back here, a really quick wrap. But what I think I'm going to do, I think I'm really going to wear I think I'm definitely going to wear it the Turkish style. I'm going to fold this a little bit further in though, and I'm going to place it off center on my head. Oh, I saw this style originally on Haute Hijab, one of their videos, and I really liked it. So now she did not pin it, but I have to, because I'm going to be moving around a bit, and I want to make sure that this guy is not moving. Okay. Oops, I just went the wrong direction. Okay. Bringing this long tail around. Got the long tail and the short tail. What I'm going to do is this. Now I am going to bring this guy around. Just like so. So all right, we're gonna get this knot to look pretty. So we're gonna go square knot, right over left, and left over right. And there we go. Just a really, really fun and easy style for today. Helped a bit by the fact that this cap is completely velvet, so the satin won't fall off as easily, and because I have pins in it. That's it. Okay, now I guess I could tuck this away here and this away underneath back here, but I'm not going to bother. All right, ladies, I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend. Shabbat Shalom to those who celebrate. I will see you on Monday.